You always have to keep yourself grounded in whether something is fun or not. Like you can say the first function of an action figure is to be someone the kid wants to be, but you blow that out to the macro version of that, and it's the first function of a toy is to be fun for a kid. I am the Senior Vice President of Design over the toy categories of action figures, plush, games, and I'm over inventor relations for all of Mattel. I might as well have been born with a pencil in my hand. I mean, my earliest memories are of drawing things. I was a little smarter than the average kid. I had skipped the second grade, and then here was this education system that was built around a lot of visual stimulation and a lot of visual return from the student. One of the things that Waldorf did that I think I wouldn't have had was the degree to which they maintain the visual art execution of a main study block. When you're in design college, they don't have a class called drawing class. The class is called visual communication. And it's something that I didn't have to relearn how to do because I had been doing it the whole time at Waldorf. They would teach us how to make our own toys at Waldorf. The reality that somebody drew this at some point and somebody sculpted this at some point, and that there was a lot of creative execution in the making of a toy was something that was kind of teased to me from Waldorf.
Catch me if you can, He-Man.
Web store figures new from the Masters of the Universe collection. He-Man and Castle Grayskull each sold separately from Mattel.
Mattel's a great place to work, and it's full of people that want to do the right thing. And if you look through the history of Mattel toys, there's a lot of representation, even back in years where that wasn't such a popular thing to do. When I was a kid in the 70s, there were black action figures, but they were never the centers of the story. So as a kid, you know, I look back on it and there's this history of me rejecting or never being offered black representations of people in toy form. Sunman is kind of amazing as a construct. And look at Wyla just like rising above this and making a toy and putting it out there. It was a journey for me that I learned a lot about myself, and I was very proud to make happen. You have to give up some of your own ego and some of your own autonomy and make room for there to be more voices in the conversation. But sometimes you find yourself having to explain things to large groups of people that are about whether something is fun or not. The biggest challenge of it all is to be able to recognize that fun component and then defend it and keep it in there. So getting the toy to the kid with enough fun intact for the kid to enjoy it is the challenge.